Markandeya is an ancient Rishi from the Hindu tradition, born in the clan of Maharishi Bhrigu. He is celebrated as a devotee of both Shiva and Vishnu. It is said that Shiva protected Markandeya from the clutches of death. So let us explore the story behind. Long ago there lived a sage named Markandeya and his wife Marudavati, who were staunch devotees of Lord Shiva. Even after long years of wait, the sage couple could not beget a child. Markandeya performed intense taps for several years in order to please Lord Shiva to have children. Lord Shiva, pleased with him, appeared before him in all his splendor. He said, "I am pleased by your devotion. Ask from me any boon you desire." Markandeya, who was overjoyed, prayed to the Lord Shiva thus, "O Lord, I am childless. Grant me a son." The great Lord said in reply, "Do you desire to have a virtuous, wise, and pious son who will live up to 16 years, or a dull-witted, evil-natured son who will live long?" The sage Markandeya did not hesitate over the choice. He did not want a worthless son. He begged only for the short-lived son of whom he could be proud. Lord Shiva granted the request of his devotee and departed. After some time, Marudavati conceived and gave birth to a son. The parents were extremely happy about the new arrival, whom they named Markandeya. When Markandeya was 5, Markandeya arranged for his studies. Even in boyhood, Markandeya mastered all the Vedas and Shastras. His pleasing ways endeared him to his teachers. When he reached the age of 12, his parents arranged his Upanayan. He was initiated into the chanting of the mystic Gayatri mantra. The boy was very regular in performing the Sandhya Vandana, which pleased his parents and other elders. But the parents were sad at heart, and whenever they looked at their son, a gloom spread over their face. They did not tell Markandeya that he was not destined to live long. The 16th year was fast approaching. One day, unable to control their grief, they wept before him. Markandeya was surprised. He asked them gently the reason for their grief. Markandeya, with tears running down his cheeks, said, "O my son, according to Lord Shiva's boon, you are destined to live only for 16 years. How can we withstand this? We are helpless and do not know what to do." Markandeya consoled his parents, saying that death was not a thing which wise people should dread. It is as natural as birth. The next day the boy came to them and said, "Dear father and mother, do not worry for me. I am confident of winning over death. Pray bless me that I may succeed in my endeavor. Permit me to perform severe penance to please the Lord." The parents blessed him heartily and sent him for penance. Markandeya was to complete the 16th year on a certain day. As usual, Yam's servant came to take his life, but they could not approach him, for the radiation from him was too intense for them. So Yam, the god of death, himself came on his black buffalo. He had in his hand the well-known rope with a noose for taking out the young lad's soul from his body and carrying it away. Yam saw the young devotee engaged in the worship of Lord Shiva. Yam could not let the worship be completed if his duty as the god of death was to be performed properly. Markandeya could not be allowed to live a minute longer after the completion of the 16th year. Normally invisible to human eyes, this time Yam had been forced to show himself to the young boy by virtue of the latter's intense piety and devotion to God. Yam threw his rope with the loop, and it went and encircled Markandeya's neck and also the Shivalingam. The Shivalinga at once split into two, and out came Shiva with trident in his hand. He pushed Yam aside and killed him to save the child. From that day onwards, Markandeya got the name Mrityunjay and Kalakal. After that, at the request of other gods, Shiva restored life to Yam. Then turning to the young devotee, with whose piety he was highly pleased, Lord Shiva blessed him with deathlessness. He said to Markandeya, "Every desire of yours will be fulfilled. You will never be old or grey-haired. You will live virtuous and famous till the end of the world. Omniscience will be an asset in you. Thus Markandeya conquered death with his determined devotion and unaltered faith on Lord Shiva. From thence Lord Shiva got the name Kalantak,